Everyone on YouTube, greetings and salutations. This is Sarah's Night. And before I started on the last Beverly Cleary book that is about the character of Ramona Quimby, there was something I wanted to share right quick it was an article I found while searching for all these Ramona images to compose the collage that you see on the video right now for the background image. But this is a sort of in tribute to Beverly Cleary. I know she's been dead for about 2 years now, but the woman is as immortal to children's literature as Betty White is to television, so I definitely wanted to share this. This is an excerpt, right quick, about Beverly Cleary by one Stephanie Bouchard that was written in 2021, shortly after Beverly's death. When I reminisce on my formative years, there's one memory that always overshadows the others. When I got my first and only 0 on a test. I was talking during the test, but I was also an overactive second grader possessed by urges I couldn't control. Watching my teacher draw a big fat 0 on my paper in front of everyone was a traumatizing experience, one I would not wish on anyone. I was given no warning or chance to explain myself, just a jarring red circle across my test with a line beneath it for my parents to sign, which didn't happen because in a fog of rage I threw it away in the girls' bathroom. I felt wronged and wouldn't stand for it. Ramona Quimby probably wouldn't have either. Legendary children's author Beverly Cleary died on March 25th, but she left us with the eternal gift of Ramona Q. Thanks to Cleary, the world feels like a less lonely place, and I know I'm not the only one who thinks this. In the wake of her death, there's been an outpouring of tributes to the author and the feminist icon she gave life to. Millions of girls saw themselves in Ramona Quimby, First Lady Jill Biden tweeted after the author's passing. Thank you from all of the pests out there. Cleary is being remembered for her canny ability to portray the shame and awkwardness often felt during adolescence, specifically girls' adolescence. When asked about this superpower, Cleary said she was simply writing characters she wished she had seen as a child. I wanted to read about the sort of boys and girls that I knew in my neighborhood and in my school, she said during an NPR interview in 1999. And in my childhood, many years ago, children's books seemed to be about English children or pioneer children, and that wasn't what I wanted to read. I wonder if, when she introduced the world to Ramona in 1955, she had any sense of the Beatles-level fame she was going to achieve in schools and households around the world. So yeah, those are the thoughts of just one of many people who found a hero in Beverly Cleary, the author and the icon that she had created with Ramona Quimby, the spunky, very plucky little, I guess what we can now call a pioneer in feminism, spunky little gal from Klickitat Street in Oregon. So soon, I'm not exactly sure when, especially with my particularly hectic rotating shift schedule at work these days. Don't know exactly when I'm going to be starting on the next and, to my knowledge, final Ramona Quimby book, but I definitely intend to do it, and I hope you all will stick around long enough to read through that with me and rediscover it. Thank you for all of you who did leave constant comments, letting me know you were here, that you were listening along, and that you appreciated, this very meager work that I do on my YouTube channel. So I actually do not remember anything off the top of my head about this book other than the fact that Ramona is now maybe 10 years old and I think the 4th grade, but I do not remember any particular events, memories that stuck by me from the 1 or 2 times I read it about 10, 11 years ago, or possibly did as a small child, like I did with all the Henry Huggins books. But I imagine that, when I'm reading along and I come to particular scenes or moments that I'm going to be like, oh yeah, now I remember that, and at the time I was definitely tickled pink by it, like I am with so many other moments throughout these books. So thank you again for listening. I'll be starting on that soon. Please stay tuned.